Hello, Hedge Wizards, and welcome back to Magecraft. That's right, I called you Hedge Wizards. I decided that was a kind of nice name for you guys, because we're doing magic, old school style. Sorry about that. Now, I've got some things prepared for you. We'll have a look at what I've already set up down there. Nothing too much. We've got... I'll show you now. I've kind of dug out a bit of an area for this botanic garden that we'll make. I just planted those because I had no room in my inventory, but we can pick those up again later. Simplistic right now, it's just kind of carved out, but so we can plant some stuff and do some botania stuff. Now, as you can see here, we've got the pure daisy has turned some logs into some more living wood and some stone into some living rock. Now, I use cook stone for this, smooth stone, not cobblestone. I've got a pick here. What am I doing? Let's pick this up. So there you go. Living rock. Let's pick up this living rock because we need it for one of our things for today. We also need this living wood. I'll just punch it with my fists. Oops, I just broke the pure daisy. My bad. Let's put that back down. And we'll pick this up. Now, I've got a fair few things actually prepared already. We needed that living wood and that living rock for two of them, but we'll start with some of the basic stuff. Okay, and once we get back in the house, I've got it all organised in a nice little chest here. Never forget to close your gate, and never forget to close your door, just in case. See, this chest is set up with what we're going to do. Okay, I'll just put these in here for now. We'll need these in a bit. See, I've got more here, more smooth stone in case we need more. First thing we'll do today is make a thermometer. Now we grab these. These are what we need. I'll show you in the Thermonomicon. It's under basic information, I believe. It's under research, if the computer will stop lagging. And then here it is here, a thermometer. It's very simple. Very easy recipe, and you can make it without any research being done. You take gold, any two shards, it doesn't have to be, sorry, it takes any two shards, doesn't have to be water, and you put a glass in it and you get your thermometer. Now what you do with this, so you mouse over stuff, it tells you what it is. What you do with this is you right click, hold down right click, and bam, it'll give you a research point. And if you note down in there in the right hand corner, it says I've discovered Lux, gained 3 research points for Lux, I've discovered a clue new research. Now this is pretty much what you do as you go around the place, but you'll notice if I try and scan grass blocks, it says to understand this, you need to study the sources of life. Now this is a good change over the last version of Thorncraft. In the last version of Thorncraft it just said you do not have the knowledge to understand this yet. This says you need to study sources of life. Now what's a source of life? Well, I don't know, how about we get some wheat, we see those seeds, pop them on the ground, and you can scan stuff that you've dropped. Now we'll scan seeds. Oh, we need to study the sources of life. I thought seeds would do it. Maybe it's not seeds. What would be the source of life? Do I need... maybe I need to scan water first. So now I've got aqua, which is water. Let's see if we can scan these sugar canes. Now we'll try and scan these seeds. No, still need to understudy the sources of life. Well, that's interesting. Dirt, we got terra. Maybe we need terra as well. No, there must be something else we're missing. There's 6 basic types, and as well as 6, there's more than that, there's a million other ones, but there's 6 basic types. You've got air, which is the air. You've got terra, the earth. You've got aqua, the water. You've got ordo, which is order. Perditio, which is chaos and entropy. And you've got, what's the last one? Ignis, fire, of course. Now you can scan, pretty much, I don't think we can scan the grass blocks yet, but you can scan a fair few things when we get done. We won't worry about that. I just wanted to show you what you can do. There's a few roadblocks you have to get past. You basically just have to scan the right things or combine the right things in your research table, which is our next step. Now, do I have a good spot for the research table? I'll just chuck it here for now. What you do is you make these tables here. Very simple. If you look at the recipe, it's any 3 slabs with an oak plank either side, like that. Very, very simple. Now, what you do to make your research table is plonk them down. You make a scribing kit. Now, to do this, you need these things. You start off, let's get to a crafting bench. You make a glass file, like that, like so, and you get 8 of those, which is very handy because you use these to store a center and stuff. Now, to make your scribing kit, I believe it's just these 3. Yep, scribing tools. Now, you take your scribing tools, which are used for completing researches, etc. So you'll probably need 2 sets of them. One in your inventory and one in, after you right-click on this, bam, your research table. Now, it'll stay there in the top, and it will run out of ink. To refill it, you just take an ink sack and your scribing tools and put them in a crafting bench. Easy enough. Now, what you can do here is combine the types you've got here. Now, we start off with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 6 basics, plus the Lux we've discovered. Now, I believe it is Terra and Aqua is one of the most important ones. That creates Victus, or life. Now, if I'm correct, we should be able to scan those seeds. There's some very basic ones you have to do. Let's scan the seeds. Yep, scan the seeds. Now we've got Herba. Now from Herba, oh, they must have changed it. I think they had it as Granum before, but now it's Herba. Have we got... Are these still show up as seeds? That's odd. Wolfbane seeds. Can I scan those yet? Nothing can be learned. Okay, it hasn't been updated. But we could get nothing from Belladonna. There was a thing, it worked in the last version. Maybe it's the new versions of Thorncraft and Witchery don't work together anymore, but that's okay. We can still scan the sugar canes, and now see that gives us Aqua and Herba. I wonder if we can scan the Botanic. Nope, can't scan the Botanic stuff. That's a little disappointing. We can scan the grass blocks. Now I can get that. Very simple. That's all you do. You just go around and scan anything you want. Hopefully these mod packs update and have compatibility between each other, so that we can look into like scanning all the weird stuff out of stuff. But yeah, it's very simple. You go in here, you can we learn any researches? Let's see. Let's get we need scribing tools and paper to get a research note. Now it's easy enough, just take the one out there, but it's often a better idea. I've got the file on me, so I just need a feather and an ink sack, and we'll create another set of tools. And I'm pretty sure I've got some... Yep, I've got plenty of sugarcane. Yeah. So, this will be very easy. We take the sugarcane. We'll make a bunch of paper. That should be enough. 9 pieces of paper. We'll make ourselves some scribing tools to just sit in our inventory. Take that out there. Now, we'll discover research expertise. Now, this doesn't give you it straight away. What you have to do is right-click on your research table, put in these research notes, and now, see, we haven't discovered these 2 other things. We need auto and then 2 other things, and then you connect them together. So, it's very simple. You basically take something that connects to auto, which I don't think I have anything. Let's see if we can make auto and Terra. What does that make? Vitreous. Auto and air. Motus, which is motion. Auto and Aqua. Nothing. Auto and Ignis makes Potentia. Okay. Now we've got a few things to connect them together. Now what you do is you take one of these things that are able to connect to, that have a component of the thing there. So we can take Vitreous, drag it onto the little thing here and put it in. And it connects to the auto. Now we have to discover what these other two things are and connect them up to the auto. You can mix and match, so I could put another auto just here, just, you know, and then connect it to there, and then connect something else here to connect up to that. It's kind of like a little bit of a puzzle. It's when I initially started doing it, I thought, oh, you can only have one of anything. No, you can have as many of anything as you want, so it's actually really easy to connect things up, and there's no limit except for what your research points in here. To get more research points, you've got to charge these up. Basically, you do it by scanning things, scanning nodes. That's an easy way to do it. But you can also just basically go through the motions of scanning things, like taking Terra and Aqua, and that makes you more Victus. So you can just be like, bam, 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 more Victus. And then use those Victus to turn other things. In fact, if we take Victus and Pedicio, we make... Oh, they must have changed it. Okay. Oh no, here we go, it's just a bit of lag. I don't know why it's lagging. But you make Mortis, and then with Mortis and Victus, you can make Spiritus, and so on and so forth. So you can sort of spend them to make other stuff, and then spend the basic ones, and they'll charge up. Apparently we have an Order and Terra node somewhere in the area, that's why they've got the glowy thing. It means there's a node nearby which they can recharge on. We can't see nodes at the moment, or if we can, they're very hard to see. I think that we can look through the Thormonomicon and they show up if we're close enough. But I can't see any offhand. It's very hard to find them through the Thormonomicon. Now just chuck the paper into the inventory here. Chuck this stuff in here. The book. What did I need the book for? I didn't need the book for any reason, I don't think. Maybe some one of these other recipes. Yes, I stole it from this. Okay. The next thing I wanted to show you, actually, there's one more thing. We will use this. We'll take this and make it into an arcane workbench, which can actually replace the crafting bench. Now, take it here. I need my wand, which I believe I chucked in here somewhere. Where'd I put my wand? Here it is. So you take your wand, right-click on one of these tables, and it becomes an arcane workbench, which is exactly like a crafting bench, except when you try to make magic things, it will also show what basic things, one of the 6 basic essentials, that's it, essentials, are needed to also do that. And to do that, you need to charge up your wand, which currently doesn't have anything, but that's okay, because I don't think we need it for anything yet. Now I've got one table left over, we'll just chuck it in here. Okay, so I'll take these seeds, oops, come on, bit of lag. Take these, chuck them in there, moving ourselves a little bit. Next thing I wanted to show you was the Witchery book. Now, I'm not sure what's changed in Witchery now, so this will be sort of a mystery to us both. It's lagging a little bit, and it's not frame lag, it's proper, you know. So you do this, so you sort of get the start with the Belladonna flower. You take a book, chuck it in the middle, and you got your collecting fumes book. Now this will show you how to collect fumes, which is sort of the first step to Witchery. But you make an oven. So, oh, it looks like it's a click one. So we take clay jars. We need clay jars. It's not a click one. We need clay jars. If we cook food or wood, it gives us our fumes. Or if we cook saplings, it gives us wood ash with some essences, and it shows you what essences you can make there. Now, if we look up oven, we can get spawn cone witch. Okay, witch's oven, which is iron bars, 5 iron ingots, and iron bars. Easy enough, I believe. We've got plenty of iron. I've been doing a bit of background work, collecting some resources here and there, and I believe we can make that. Okay, let's get started. Make some iron bars. Plenty of iron bars to go around. You can use those for something else later. And now we'll create our witch's oven. Now you take your witch's oven. Where am I going to put it? I'll chuck it here next to the other one. I'll sort this out later and make a nice witchy area, witchy hut sort of thing. But for now, they'll have to do clay jars. How do you make clay jars again? It's been a while. Clay jars. Soft clay jars. Okay, you need to cook these up. It's 4 clay like that, and then you make a soft clay jar, and then to do that you smelt the clay jars. I'm not sure how much clay I've got. I don't know how much. I think I've only got... Yeah, I've got 24. That's not a huge amount, but... Oops, we don't need that. There's some food I cooked in there earlier. Now you take it, chuck it in your bench. Let's just make as many clay jars as possible. I don't think we need it for anything else except for files at the moment. So we'll just chuck those in there and let that do its thing. Now, while that's doing that, we'll look up the next bit for the Witch's Book. Distilling. Okay, now this needs some Breath of the Goddess, and the same deal. What's the name there as well? Maybe we can do the Herbology book. Yeah, we should do the Herbology book. What does it need? A poppy and a dandelion. Easy enough. Conjuration Fetishes needs wood ash. That's easy enough. Okay, we'll do, not the Symbology, the Herbology book. A poppy and a dandelion. This is actually probably the one we should have done first. I believe... Ooh. Close that before I forget. We need a poppy, which we have here. Dandelion, which we have here. I believe we'll need to make a book, because I don't think I have any lying around. I collected enough leather and stuff. Yep. Did I put the other more leather? Yes, there's more leather in here. Look how disorganized I am. I'm terrible. Okay, but yeah, sure guys, if you want to know, if you want to see me do anything particular with these mods, just let me know. I'm more than happy to cover whatever you want. I'm just going to cover the basics for each thing to start off with, and then as things go, we'll go from there. Okay, it didn't. Why isn't it? Oh, that's just laggy. Really laggy for some reason. I don't know why. I'm not playing this on the internet or anything like that. It's just my computer being laggy, and I'm not downloading or uploading anything. That's why I didn't record this earlier, because I was waiting. I was like, oh, maybe the uploading is affecting it. But no, apparently it's just laggy. Okay. We need more ink and such, which I've got in here. Don't know. As you can see, I've got one ender pearl and one emerald, and I pinched someone's cauldron. It was a hobgoblin. I pinched a hobgoblin's cauldron. It's pretty funny. I just saw it there. I was like, oh, that's a little hot. What's in there? And I pinched his cauldron because I could. There's some neat stuff to explore out in the world, but yeah. Okay, herbology. We've got the herbology book. Many common plants. We've got belladonna, ember moss, glintweed, mandrake, snowbell, Spanish moss, etc. This just tells us all the things. Okay, so I'll just chuck that into here. Now I'm thinking of installing. Pardon me. I'm thinking of installing Bibliocraft so I can have some nice shells, but I'm worried about the hit to my frame rate, which is already pretty bad. So let me know if you think I should install Bibliocraft, if you don't mind lag too much. I'm trying to sort of handle it as much as possible, but yeah, we've got those two books, and that sort of gets us started in witchery. We should have some, yep, clay jars, and we just chuck them in here. We open this up, chuck them in here. We need some coal. I'll steal half the coal from here to chuck in there. We'll dig up some more coal. There's coal everywhere. Now what you do is you can burn wood in there, or food, to get foul fumes, or you can take some saplings, like these spruce saplings I collected earlier. I'll just take half of them because I want to plant the other ones nearby. So we've got a nice spruce forest nearby to plant. And chuck them in here. I think that's what we need for the, not the symbology. Which one do we want? Bruising infusions. No, not that one. Distilling. Here we go. Breath of the Goddess. Birch sapling. Okay, I believe I've got some of those. Yeah, birches are pretty easy to find nearby. Now, what we get out of spruce sapling is Hint of Rebirth, which I believe is used for Mutandis. Or it used to be, anyway. I think that's changed now, hasn't it? No, Exhale the Horn one, okay. Egg, Exhale the Horn one, and Mandrake. Eggs are going to be tough to come by, because I just can't seem to find them. I can find chickens easy enough, but they just don't seem to want to drop eggs. We'll just leave the wood ash in there, because it just builds up, and that's fine. We don't need it for now. I'll chuck the Hint of Rebirth in this chest over here, a little work chest. I'll chuck it over this side, and I'll chuck some of this stuff back into here. Yeah, I'll just chuck it as well. Okay, now while that's doing its thing, I'll now get onto the Botania stuff. I still don't know how to make a witch's cauldron. Do we just... Cauldron. I'll look it up. Witch's brews. Oh. That's new. That's new. Okay, we can do this one as well. Well, there you go. So we need another book. Look at me, I'm so disorganized. Jesus Christ, I thought I had this all in the bag. But no. It just keeps popping up things that I didn't see. But that's easy enough. Yeah, but I decided to call you guys Hedge Wizards because you're watching me do stuff and we're doing basic magic and whatnot. But yeah, let me know how you're enjoying this series. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. I really, really need it. Just so I know that people are watching and so that I know how to continue, like, how to keep going. Here we go. Introduction. A cauldron. Witch's cauldron is basically by placing a normal cauldron in the world and using anointing paste on it. Okay, we need mandrake seeds, belladonna seeds, water artichoke seeds, and snowbell seeds. That makes an anointing paste. Easy enough. I don't think I have all that right now, so I'll dig around and get that for you. I know I've got some snowbell seeds. I've got some belladonna seeds. I've got some mandrake seeds, easy enough, but I don't have any water artichoke seeds yet, so I'll hunt some down for you, and we'll do that in the next episode, and we'll get a whole big start on witchery.